Hey everyone, so today we've come to Rhodes Town. So Rhodes Town is actually the capital city of the island of Rhodes.
Yes.
So I believe it's made up of like an old town and a new town.
Yeah.
So I think we're just gonna go around and explore both.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can see a bit of it over that way, like the old town.
Looks a bit medievally.
Yeah, it is very medievally. It's walled off. We'll show you all that as we go around. But we hired the car today. It's first day we got that. We've parked up for free by the ferry port. There's a massive ferry just over there. You can't miss that when you drive in.
I thought it was a cruise ship, but it's a ferry.
No, we purposely picked today because there's no cruises in today in Rhodes.
Yes, we thought it'd be a bit quieter.
So yeah, we purposely picked today. And when Stacey said, well, there's a cruise ship over there, I said, there better not be because I checked today.
It's a ferry.
But yeah, we're going to take a walk in. It's about like a kilometre to walk from this car park, or there's free transportation.
Yeah, I think there's just a sign over there.
Yes.
You do like a free shuttle into the city.
In and back here as well.
But like you said, it's only about a kilometre
walk.
to
the start of the wall.
We're just going to walk it, yeah.
So if it's further than that and Google's lying to me, you'll see us very hot and flustered in the next clip. Yeah, so we've just walked from over there. We're almost where we were going to enter through the wall. But I thought I'd just point this out. Is that a cannonball? Like, I know it doesn't look metal, but I'm guessing they maybe were made out of stone at one point. If not, why would you put a round circular ball in a wall as a brick? Surely that's a cannonball. If you know, leave us a comment down below. So we just thought we'd show you as we're going round. This is the cruise port. This is where you'll get off the ship if you're coming for the day. We just noticed this Sea Dream little boat. We're going across to Marmaris, Turkey for the day on one of those. So at least we now know where we have to get it.
Yeah, looking forward to that because we have been to Turkey before, but we went to Antalya, not Marmaris. So
yeah.
I think we're getting to visit a different country in this trip as well,
exactly.
Which would be nice.
But I thought I'd just show you as well, over Stacey's shoulder, there's loads of car hire companies as soon as you get off the ship as well. If you want to hire a car or a scooter or a quad bike for the day, go travelling a bit. Right, so we've entered into the walled part of the city now. We've come through the Virgin Mary gate. There's not many gates to come in. This is the first one you'll probably see as you come off a cruise ship or walk the way we've walked.
So the first thing that you will see when you come through the gate is the Church of the Virgin Mary. So this is one of the first cathedrals that was constructed on the island and is the oldest church that still stands in Rhodes. So I know obviously some of it is just remains now. A lot of it's obviously gone over time, but it is pretty cool and it looks nice.
Yeah, it's nice to see all the old architecture. You can obviously walk up the steps and walk about. This is free, there's no price for this. Just to warn you, if you're not a massive fan, there is cats everywhere. You'll find that all over, but just walk around them. They won't come run at you. You'll be fine.
Yeah, don't bother you. I think it's just part of the Greece in
Yes.
general. I think there's stray cats, isn't there, a lot of.
So as you continue, we've come out of that church rooms and gone our left. There's a few shops down here, some restaurants. Coming into a bit of a town square now. There's all kind of knickknacks. All Stacey's favourite tacky gift shops. She loves a tacky gift shop. So this is Hypokrates Square now. It's one of the main square areas. You just got a lot of restaurants and a lovely fountain and some more shops. And just down here is Greece's apparently best ice cream. And then as I was filming that fountain, Stacey shouted, said sweet shop, and she's got some sweets
from the Hansel and Gretel themed sweet shop. It's pretty cool in there actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, my sweet tooth got the better of me, and we got a few. You got a few bits in there as well.
Yeah,
Kev.
not as many as
Mostly
you.
me, yeah. But Kev made me laugh. We were walking past, and you went, "Oh, it's got Greece's best
ice cream."
Ice cream. And I was like, Kev, it just reminded me of the movie Alf when he's in New York, and he goes and he's like, "Congratulations, you've got the world's best coffee, #1 coffee." So I was expecting Kev run in there and congratulate them on Greece's best ice cream.
You did it! Congratulations! World's best cup of coffee. Great job, everybody.
But over Stacey's shoulder, they do chimney cakes as well. It's too early. I'm not hungry yet. We've had breakfast not long ago.
Sickly
I would have had one,
early.
but yeah, they do look nice though.
You'll have to have a an egg instead, a sweet egg.
So this is Our Lady of the Castle. It's a pain really because we want to go in it. Today's Tuesday and they're only shut on a Tuesday. So not very good planning, but it's a church turned mosque which dates back centuries. Apparently it's got really nice vaulted ceilings and holy exhibits in there. Did look really nice. Shame we can't go in. Right, okay, so we are currently on the Street of Knights. This is a long street that leads you up to the Palace of the Grand Masters. The knights used to come from 7 tongues, they said, so each one had their own kind of inn. So as you go up, there's flags above as well. So each one had their own inn, so they could dine with their own tongue kind of thing. A lot of them you can't go in, but the odd one you can. We've been into a French one so far. I'm not sure if there's more as we go up, but it's just nice to see you've got the old cobble streets, and this is how it would have looked still, it says, from like the 15th and 16th century. So it's just a nice long cobbled walk up. Just be careful because the cobbles can get a little bit slippy where they've got shiny and warm, so just be warned. So before we show you quick, this is the Inn of Spain. This is what we read was the most preserved of the inns. Obviously there's still a lot of ruins everywhere there will be after a few hundred years of wear and tear, but you can walk up this one. They've got a bit of an exhibition upstairs if you're interested in all that stuff, but this is one of the ones that has actually opened properly. So we've just walked up now the Street of the Knights of Rhodes, and we are, as you can see behind me, just by the Palace of the Grand Master and the Knights of Rhodes. You can pay to go in here, but we aren't going to do that. You can get a really nice look at it from here. I think there's a bit of a garden over there as well that you can kind of see, but there's so much of this place we want to see. We just haven't got the time to do everything, okay? I think at the moment it's €8 to get in. This was built in the 7th century as a citadel, and then when the Knights of Rhodes, they probably weren't the Knights of Rhodes before that, but when them knights came here in the 13th century, and some other Greek islands as well, they took over, they transformed it into their administrative centre. Well, I didn't know they needed an administrative centre in the 13th century, but obviously they did. Inside there is like, it's a bit of a museum kind of thing now. There's some relics and stuff. Apparently there's a really gorgeous courtyard just as you walk in. I'll try to get a picture and put that on now. So if you're interested in all this history, it's one of the probably the best places you can come, do the street and come and do the palace as well. So just here, this is the Mosque of Suleiman. That's how we're saying it. I'll put it on the screen anyway because it's probably wrong. This was the first Mosque of Rhodes. It was built in 1522 and it is currently closed. So sadly we can't show you around that. But you can see the domes and the massive tower there. Looks really nice. We're just going to go and maybe get a good shot. Depends if we can be bothered to climb up this clock tower. We might get a really nice shot of it from up there.
We were just about to go into the clock tower because you pay to get in, but then there's a bar at the top and they say that you get a free drink and this gorgeous views over Rhodes Town. So we were like, okay, we'll go for that. It says on the outside the opening times are every day 9 till 11 and it is closed. That bolt on that door, I've checked, that is locked. I haven't even got a hairpin where I could pick at it and unlock it. No, don't do that. That's a criminal offence. But yeah, I'm a bit gutted because I would like to have gone up and got the nice views. But if you do just walk up the steps towards it, just outside of the entrance, if you do, Kev will turn around in a sec, there is gorgeous views of that mosque that we just shown you.
Yeah, so you'll get some shots. Not the high shots that you wanted, but there's some nice shots still, isn't there?
We're just in the new town part now. There's a lot more modern shops and things like that here. There is a Starbucks, I believe. That's yes. What Kev said, he googled. Because we do collect the Starbucks mug, so we're going to go and get that. It's a lot more busier here. There's shouting going on, there's all the noise from the traffic. And I'm glad Kev did pick a day when the cruise ships didn't come in because it would have been extra busy. But as we were walking around, there's been lots of school trips, and Kev did say, oh, I can't believe how many school trips are out today. And I went, Kev, you can't have everything. The cruise ships are not in. We can't let them moan because there's then kids' trips out.
Well, you know,
the school trips.
I am British. We've got to have a moan about
everything, don't we?
No, but it's a lot busier here because there's no cars in the old town part. You know, there's the odd little delivery truck.
Mostly
maybe
little moped bikes,
yes.
Yeah.
So it's a lot busier here. So expect more shouting.
Yes.
So So we're just in the harbour area now. So just behind me is where they believe that the Colossus of Rhodes statue would have stood. Depending on which picture you believe, it was either on one side, or there's a lot of souvenirs of him he was straddling the harbour mouth there. He was of the Greek sun god Helios, and it was believed to have been there around the 280 BC. He was one of the 7 ancient wonders of the world. It was apparently around the size of the Statue of Liberty. That's how big they believed it was. And if you can see just behind me, there's 2 pillars. On top of those pillars, there is a stag and a doe statue. These represent the Rhodian deer, the Dam deer. They are a local species of deer to Rhodes. So that's why they are on the pillar now. It's just a lovely area, come down, beautiful blue waters, gorgeous boats everywhere. Maybe if you want to do a boat trip, you can come down here. There's party boats. We had a party boat before, didn't we, Stace? A bit of music, Stace having a little boogie. Maybe if you come off a cruise ship, you're a bit sick of, well no, cruise. I'm going to word this so nobody moans at me. If you come off a cruise ship, you might be sick of boats,
just
not
being
ships.
out in the water in general.
Exactly, Stace put it the right way there. So just the other side of the harbour from where we are, there's 3 windmills. And we thought that we'd been transported to Amsterdam or something, but no, they are there because they were built by the Knights of Rhodes in the 14th century, apparently, because they wanted you to use them to grind their corn. I don't know, were they making a bit of bread or something? But I'll just show you this quick. Look at that for a boat. Wow. Oof. I wonder how much that cost. More than we'll ever earn.
So here we have it, we've just been to collect the Starbucks mug. I think it is the only Starbucks in this area.
Yes, there's another one in the island. I think that's the airport though. There's not many at all.
But then I suppose why have all the Starbucks when you can go to these lovely Greek cafes and have a Greek coffee?
Yeah, we
only got it for the mug.
But strangely, somebody leaves a comment if you've been to a Starbucks in another Greek island. They had the Greece one, the Rhodes one, but then they had Athens and Cyprus and another couple of ones. Never seen that before.
I think there were a lot of people, I mean a lot of you are very kind because you do messages and you say that you go in a certain place. Oh, do you want us to get you a mug? And I do say it is only something we do from the places that we've been.
Yeah.
Because my sister's the same, she'll go somewhere that we've never been and be like, oh, do you want me to get you a mug? I'm like, no, we don't collect them unless we've been there. So just round the corner from the Starbucks as well, there was a Greek bakery. So we are staying half board at our hotel and we have had some lovely meals there. So we don't want a full meal, but Kev was like, I do want some little bits from a Greek bakery. I'll blame Kev anyway.
No, don't blame me, but it's called North Bakery. It was around the corner. It had really good reviews on Google, so that's why we chose that one.
And of course, with being in Greece, it was all in Greek, the writing, but we did ask him behind the counter and they did explain what everything was. So there shouldn't be any nasty surprises for me anyway. Kev's not fussy.
Can you, if you watched our Rotterdam cruise port video where we went to the big market there and we went to a Greek bakery there and Stacey had a chicken pie and then said it tasted funny because the cheese was funny, and it didn't taste funny, it just tasted like cheese, but there was some cheese ones in there and I was like, don't have that one.
Tasty funny.
And then there was a chicken one, I went, don't have that
don't
one.
Don't even have that one. So I've gone very authentic Greek here. That's probably debatable, but I've gone for a little pizza.
They do look nice.
It's a Greek pizza, is that what it was called?
I don't know.
Or are you having me on?
I'm having you on.
You just said it was a Greek pizza and I said, what's Greek about it?
I think they just
maybe
put
the cheese?
a lot of cheese on Greek
or
pizzas,
is it just
don't
a
they?
pizza?
It's just a pizza.
I think you're kidding me up, but anyway, is the cheese going to be funny on this?
Oh god, here we go.
I'm alright with that cheese, that's actually nice. Could have eaten a...
They did big ones. Yeah,
I saw that one.
They had a big one underneath the small one.
You got me a little one.
Yeah, I got you 2 little
You've
ones.
had this big pastry thing in here, and then you've got me a little teeny pizza.
We're having that.
Yeah, no, it is nice actually. It's very fresh. The cheese is nice. It's a bit crispy on top, so it's not like stringy cheese. Yeah, it's nice.
I went for the small chicken pie. They did do big. Now, I think the price per item on small ones was a set price, but then everything else was by weight. And like I said, we're not that hungry, so we didn't go for the big like wedge of chicken pie. But it does look nice. You won't like this, Stace. It's got cheese in it as well.
Is it a funky cheese?
It will be for you. It's got like mixed in with the cheese, like a little bit of pepper in there maybe. I like it. Crunchy pastry, cheese and chicken. But Stace won't like this.
I'm determined to prove Kev wrong. I'm not that fussy.
She's not determined, she just wants more food than me.
No, that is alright. Notice the bit where there was hardly any cheese in. No, I didn't. No, that is alright. It's a bit like a red Leicester.
Yeah, but you normally don't like red Leicester.
Yeah, it's got peppers in. No, I don't, do I?
No.
No, that's alright. That's alright though. Has it got potato in it as well?
No.
Is it mashed up potato?
No,
Is
it's
it
just
mashed
chicken
up
and cheese, yeah.
No, it's definitely not like that funky one I had in Rotterdam.
So this is one of the ones we were on about where it's cut and it's done by weight. So this is what they told me was like a vanilla cream and just loads of puff pastry. We do love puff pastry, and it's also got cinnamon on top as well. And cream, yeah, we love anything fattening really. That's not what I was expecting. She said it was like a vanilla cream, but this is like a vanilla creamy custard. It's really thick. It's like an egg custard back home. You know, not the egg custard. What's the one with the slice? The egg with the vanilla custard inside of the pastry on the slice. You know what I mean?
I don't care what it's called, but you already up my mouth's watering here.
I'm going to take my time with this one.
Right, my turn.
And I'd just like to point out, Stace is already going for the big crunchy corner.
Where most of the filling probably is.
No, where most of the pastry is.
Oh yeah, the filling's normally in the middle, isn't it? Because I love the pastry. What a shame that was just pastry. I'll just have to have another bite. Sorry, Kev. Try and get some of the custard. But yeah, it's basically a really thick custard.
Yeah.
Or I'm trying to think what's the word you're on about.
It's like one of them.
Lemon.
No, one of them egg custard slices.
Yeah, it's a vanilla slice, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like that.
That is really a custard slice. It is.
Yeah, vanilla slice one with cream in it.
This is so nice, though. Yeah. Oh.
Hey, whoa, get back.
This is mine now.
Get back.
So we're all nice and full, full off the custard, pastry, pizza.
The pile of greasy fat.
Yeah, the pile of greasy goodness, we'll call it. So yeah, I think we're just going to have a little potter around in some of the shops before we head back to the car, and then we're going to drive, it's just a couple of miles to the Acropolis of Rhodes, so we thought that'd be pretty cool to look at.
Yeah.
So we'll next see you there. So when we were stuffing our faces with goodies from that Greek bakery, we promised you that we would take you and show you the Acropolis of Rhodes. So, without further ado, I present to you the Acropolis of Rhodes. Yeah, it's it must be having a little bit of work done to it. There's just basically a scaffolding site.
Yeah, some lovely photos will not be taken of this. Yeah.
This is bringing back memories, but that was on quite a bigger scale when we were in Washington DC. We went to the Lincoln Memorial and I was scaffolding outside, and remember when we went to the Notre Dame and that had scaffolding outside. It becomes a theme with us, I think.
Yeah, and that big church in Barcelona that's still not finished.
That had scaffolding on it, but
never mind.
Yeah, well, we'll put a picture over it of what it should look like. But in the next video that you're going to see from us, we're actually going to travel more around Rhodes, you know, see more of the island, and we're going to a place called Lindos. Is that a grasshopper? Do my head.
Yeah.
We're going to a place called Lindos, and that's got a
Acropolis.
I was going to say, what's it called again? That's got a bigger Acropolis.
Yes.
It looks really nice there, and we're going to pay and go into that one, so we'll show you that one. So just ignore that one for now. God.
Right, so I think we're going to end it here. There is a stadium somewhere. Nobody can find it because people have been asking people, do you know, get the stadium? And everyone's like, I haven't got a clue. Somebody said there was a bit of a janky, steep, rocky path over that way. We're not going to try that.
We just had a look. Yeah, it's really steep. It's one of them that you just look at and think, I'm going to slip. We've just seen some people now, because there's not like proper
there's no paths
anywhere, and you can see people now like holding on to each other, pulling people up. No, I don't want to try and risk it, because we've got like I said before, we've got other stuff to come. We're going to Turkey one day on a boat. We're exploring more of Rhodes, the island, so really looking forward to that. But it's been a really nice day. It's beautiful here, and if you're definitely a big fan of history and you're really into that all that stuff, you'll love it here. Or even just like us, you just enjoy travelling to new places and learning stuff as you go along, and we've definitely learned something today.
yeah, hopefully we haven't got to go back that way through those narrow streets what we had to come up in.
Very narrow.
Very narrow. So hopefully we can go that way on a bigger road. Touch wood anyway. So yeah, are you ready to go back and get some more food from the hotel?
I am, but you'll see us next from this beautiful island of
Yeah.
Rhodes, so we'll see you then.
Bye!